Hey, what's up, guys? Matt here with your Wednesday Word. Hope you're doing well. Tonight's kind of bittersweet for me. My wife and I, we just finished off each of us got our own personal pizza. It's our last night here in our apartment complex. So we've been here 5 years, and we're here in Raleigh, North Carolina. We just bought a house, so very, very exciting times for us. But it's also bittersweet because we both were reflecting on how great God's been to us here in the past 5 years. We got my two sons that were born while we got a 2-year-old and a 3-month-old. So my two sons were born while we're living here at this apartment, and we've had great memories, made a lot of great friends. It's just been such a blessing. And I thought about just how important it is for the Christian in your everyday life to learn to reflect. It's so vital that we take time and we reflect back on the blessings that God has given us. Because the main separator between a Christian and a non-Christian is the Christian has a sense of hope. We live our life with anticipation. There's a verse in Romans, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. The reason we have that hope, the reason we have this something to look forward to with this new heaven and new earth is because our ability to reflect on God's love for us, what He's already done by allowing Jesus come here to live a perfect life for 33 years on this earth as an example for us of how to live, and ultimately die a death that you and I deserved. He took our place on that cross, that as a result of our reflecting on what He's already done, we have a hope and a promise for a bright tomorrow and a great future. That's why if you lose a job, you went through a bad divorce, you've had a drug or an addiction problem, you're having financial troubles, you've got news of cancer, you've had a loved one die, you've had a child die, you've lost something that's very important, or someone or some friendship. No matter what the situation, though there are hard times here, we still can have that future and that hope that the non-Christian cannot have, because we know what Christ has done for us on that cross in the past. So with the Wednesday Word, I was thinking, let's take time today and just stop and be silent for a few minutes, 5-10 minutes, and just reflect and ponder on all the blessings God has given us already. If you've lived any time in your life, you take for granted the very air you breathe, the land we live in, the beautiful nature around us, the health He's given us, the jobs, the relationships, the friendships, the sound mind, the abilities, the influence, the talents, the good times and bad times, whatever it is, you take for granted. And sometimes we just need to stop and reflect back, so we truly can be grateful what all God's done for us. So as I leave this last Wednesday Word at my apartment complex, I thought it's important, like the Bible talks about, look at Deuteronomy, when the children of Israel were led out into the promised land out of bondage in Egypt. God said, don't forget who brought you out of there. Don't forget when you get to that promised land, everything's great. Don't forget where you came from. And Christian, you and I, each night, each day, no matter what we're going through, we need to never forget where we came from and the price that was paid for us. Because whatever you're going through, it fails in comparison of what Christ has already done for us on that cross. That's your Wednesday Word, guys. Signing off from the apartment complex. I love it here. God's been so good, but I can't wait to see what He has in the next 5 years at my new house there. So I'll be doing lots of music videos, and hopefully stay in touch with you guys, and just God has great things to come, and looking forward to watching my two boys grow up with a nice front and backyard and a lot more area than the 2-bedroom apartment. So God's good. Thank you guys so much for the encouragement. Hope you have a great night. Check out AcousticSelection.com when you get a chance. God bless you.